The very best to who you are. Reach for the stars. You gotta know the man. Damn, Westbrook, cause you're the only one. Say goodbye, bye, bye, bye. Russell Westbrook, you see it everywhere on the news. We talked about it before. I said in the beginning of the season, it's step back in the house going in on the Westbrook trade. It's the biggest talk of the towns, as we mentioned in the NBA, and the Lakers are looking to make a move. A lot of fellas on the table. I've said several times they need to make a move for Dame Lillard. No doubt about it, LeBron and Anthony Davis can use a guy that has range like that on the outside. He would certainly make the Lakers better. I think LeBron and a couple others can make up for the assists where, there's a deficit there with Lillard from what I see. It's a lot of one-on-one. That said, that's not even in the talks because I don't think the Blazers want Westbrook. But there's a team out on the East Coast, East Side, how we ride, really trying to make a move. And it is the Philadelphia 76ers. The homecoming for Westbrook hasn't gone well. When you look at the statistics and the stat lines for the boy, he's in a lot of trouble, guys. I mean, the guy, no offense, he's kind of still doing the triple-double thing, but it's like in the wrong way. Like 10 assists, 10 turnovers. You know what I mean? 10 loose ball possessions, losing the ball. I mean, it's painful, but I respect the man. And LeBron. So this is I'm looking at this LeBron James demand the trade. That surprises me that he's still amongst that kind of conversation. I don't think he demands that type of opportunity. NBA, Series Sports NBA. So it's just a fit. It's not fitting. I mean, he doesn't fit with that team. He's a superstar. He's on that, LeBron James type of mantra. He's averaging 18.5 this season. He's putting up 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Even though I was joking, this guy's still a superstar, man. Still an all-star despite his shooting woes. Still doing well, but it's just those moments, man. Those moments that really kick your ass and make you look bad. Shooting 43% from the field, 34 minutes. Again, any other team would be happy with this, no offense. And there's a lot of opportunity there for the 76ers. How he's going to clash with Joel Embiid is the biggest question. And who are they going to part ways with? Is it going to be a 1-for-1 for Westbrook, something like that? That'll be the interesting conversation. A dark horse in this conversation after I mentioned Damian Lillard and Mr. Ben Simmons, because Ben Simmons got to go too. I'm not sure if the Lakers get better with Ben Simmons. I think that's another defensive presence. I think that's Kyle Kuzma. Obviously, Ben Simmons can pass the shit out of the ball. However, who is he going to pass to with a few old men on that squad and a few injured men on that squad? You got AD who can't play, 10-game stretch back to back to back, he'll get injured, right? You got Monk there and you got a couple other assets. I'm not sure how he plays into this, man. I don't know how he plays Ben Simmons unless he's going to be able to shoot the rock. To me, there's only one option, guys that can shoot the rock. De'Aaron Fox is another name, maybe an option. I don't think the Kings would go that way. They're already guard heavy. I was questioning why they drafted Davion Mitchell, but obviously they're going to look to move De'Aaron Fox at some point. Again, for me, it's tough. It's tough to look at Westbrook in this situation. He's 33 years old. This is not a league of athletes. Like I told y'all 100 million times before. People's times come and then people's times go. This guy's on the wrong end of 30, and he's not going to get any better. He's not Chris Paul, the handling guy, so he doesn't control. He doesn't have ring generalship. There's a lot of issues with Westbrook here, okay? A lot of issues here that just don't fit this team. But there are teams that would work for him, especially if he's willing to play a secondary role. You know what I mean? Even coming off the bench as a big pusher, 6-man, trying to get things moving. But he's been a starter his whole career. He's one of those Allen Iverson type that if he's not starting, I don't think he'll play. I think he'll sit out and eventually retire. Now, what else is out there for Westbrook? Is there any other teams that may want to take the risk on him as a dark horse? Maybe Toronto or one of those guys. Because that's where he would still start, okay? If he goes to one of those squads, he'll still be a star. But will the Lakers take that type of package for him One team that stands out to me, and I said it several times. You got a lot of poor mans, a lot of injured mans. It's the Knicks. The Knicks. He doesn't really fit what they need, but he's a big star name. I don't know if Randall can make it happen. I don't think he can by himself. Okay, I don't think Barrett's there. Barrett's not what I thought he would be. Okay, having a mentor like Kobe Bryant, lefty coming out of high school, one of the best out of high school. I'm not sure what we're getting out of Mr. Barrett. I'm not saying he's a weak link. I'm just saying he's not low Kobe. Right now, I don't see nothing Kobe in him. He's a strong player. I mean, get to the hole, good driver. But I'm not sure what we see in him as a star to be able to make up for the lack of with Julius Randle. Now, what about a Kemba Walker? There's another couple pieces, couple bigs maybe you can add in there. Over to the Lakers. That'll be interesting. That may be all they need. Kemba can shoot a little bit. Okay. That'll be the star piece there, and then you add a couple other draft picks and maybe some young players and maybe even a Cam Reddish, right? To spice it up. And you see what you got. I mean, that'll be it. Because I don't like Cam Reddish on the Knicks. I'm not going to go into that in this video. I just don't like him there. Too many guards, too many players on that squad. So there goes a couple options. Obviously, the Wizards came out the top dogs. There's no doubt about that, right? We knew it when we saw it. We said, man, this looks great for the Lakers. But once I saw Russell Westbrook in his, I don't know, Valentino outfit, whatever it was, man. I mean, I don't know a little about style. I mean, it was like, okay, you trying to win a championship, or you dressing for chic, and that's the difference. The Lakers are serious, man. They are serious. They're not playing games. LeBron James does not play these games. So, in my eyes, Russ has to go to a small market team if he still wants that role. Just like he was with the Wizards. If he doesn't find a small market team, he's in a lot of trouble. They're going to have a lot of attitude adjustment problems. New York, no doubt, New York is his best option along with Philadelphia. Gets in the limelight. But I'm not sure how he's going to play with Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's going to give you that eye all day, Russ. When you make them bad plays, Joel Embiid is not playing around. It's going to be worse than LeBron. Because he's outspoken. He's going to show them faces, boy. So, I'm not sure where he goes. It's a tough situation for Russ. You're seeing the beginning of the end. Listen, man, he can't have 40-inch vertical forever. I'm just making it up. I don't know if he never had that. But, 35-inch, explosive. Older you get, you can't do that. That's why I like Lillard. That's why I like Chris Paul. I always say Kyrie Irving, those guys will last a long time. They rely on their smarts and handles. Handles over athleticism all day long. That's why I step back, nation. We'll see what happens as the saga turns for Wessel Westbrook. He's old, man. Much respect. A superstar, Hall of Famer. Small market gets him to run. He goes to New York or Philadelphia. All eyes on him, and boy, he's going to have some headaches if he does not able to play well. The three-point shot has always been an issue. That's the problem here, guys. He doesn't have it. And if he doesn't have it in this league, you're in trouble. I'm going to sign off here. Step back, nation. Westbrook on the move. We'll see where he lands. Peace.